Yo, what's going on? It's your man, Big Brandon Carter, King Keto, and I'm here with Young Candlestick certified market technician, Series 65 holder, and we're going to talk about that market update, man. What's going on, player?
Man, metals are going parabolic. The S&P 500 tried to sell off yet again, but it bounced really strongly into the close.
Didn't it?
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about the S&P 500, but I want to ask you guys, what was the number one trade for the year of 2026? I guess there's two or three.
Was it gold?
Not
Copper.
gold. Gold was last year.
Silver.
Silver was last year.
Copper?
They've been very good this year.
Copper.
We're finally starting to see copper being a leader in relative strength in terms of the metals. And copper just broke out to all-time highs today.
Woo.
And me and Victory Trades members, we've got a 6x position size on this. 6 times regular size. We took some profits off this morning. Copper was up 10% this morning, and metals just took a fat shit, you know? And that's what happens when you can go parabolic. Up, big drop, you know, from high to low. Metals dropped, 8%, 9%. And then it bounced by the end of the day about 6.5%. So there's a lot of crazy shit going on in the market. And I talk about metals so much because these are denominated in US dollars. That's a big reason why they're going up. The dollar keeps dropping. And because of that, we're losing purchasing power. And the only way to get it back is to own assets. I mean, it's like the only way. And so that's why you want to be long on copper. That's why I'm still long on copper. I'm still in my position. Leap call option. Yeah. The leap call options up 50 to 70% today. So if you guys took those trades, nice job.
My XLE spread, the one I gave out on Instagram and gave to everybody, it's up. What is this, man? I'm looking at it. It's up fucking 70%.
70%. Yep.
70 fucking percent.
I mean, this is the sector that we've been talking about. Energy.
Energy.
The chart looked bullish. There was multiple confluences and reasons to buy XLE. Now, I think if you're not an XLE, it might be a little bit too late. You had time during this consolidation period down when XLE was at 45. But today, XLE, all-time highs. If you're going to buy XLE, just understand that it is overbought on the daily now. And some dip buys would be something like 47 to 48 on energy.
So I'm down to add to my position. I just haven't got enough dips.
Yeah. What you kind of do is when you're really bullish on a sector, what you do is you take some profits into pops and then buy the dips. Take profits into pops, buy the dips. We should see some sort of like a wave pattern on XLE. So that's kind of the way that you cash flow your position. You hold a core, which is like a position that you like don't touch until like the end of the year. But then in the middle of that, you can like add to it, average up, and then sell into those pops. That way you get that short-term cash flow. And then you also have that core position riding for the long term.
Okay.
So that's what we're seeing on the energy side of things. Still outperforming S&P 500, which is still stuck in this damn rising wedge.
It's still in there, ain't it?
Still in there. And, today we just really started off with the flat gap, no big action. And then we just dumped. The NASDAQ was down 2% in just 90 minutes. So think of the stock market dropping 2% in 90 minutes. Then we kind of formed like a little bullish wedge. We rallied, did a bull flag. We broke out of that bull flag. Look at that perfect retest. We consolidated. And in the last 10 minutes, call options were dirt cheap. You could have turned $10 into $4,000, $10 into $4,000.
Wow. Holy fuck.
Call options. I know it's absolutely insane. Like some of the moves that are happening on NDX, like I'll show you this call option. It's
guys, if you want to ask Greg about any fucking stocks, cryptos, ETFs, leave a super chat and we'll make sure Greg answers it.
Definitely. Leave them down below. I'm happy to break it down. But the reason I bring this up is because options, their prices are derived based off the ranges that are expected. And so into the close, they're not expecting a big move, But if you can forecast a breakout or a big move, you can do trades like this where you turn $10 into $4,267. That's what happened on call options. I know, it's absolutely insane. They don't happen all the time. It's very rare. Most of the time, you're just going to buy it for $10 and it's just going to lose. It's just going to go to zero.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where you need to understand that risk to reward and probability of profit are inversely correlated. But your job is to find those trades that have higher probability and a good risk to reward. And that's where technical analysis comes in. A technical analysis is just a simple breakout. Okay. And so this is really important because market makers have to hedge their risk. That's what like drives a lot of the order flow. And if they can't do it properly, things can get weird. Things can get crazy. And it makes the market kind of prone for big squeezes and also big dumps. So get ready for some volatility here in 2026. Oil prices. I took profits on my oil longs. Look at that beautiful breakout. That's inflationary. Oil is telling us that we are increasing the rate of inflation. And so there's some really shady stuff going on. I hope that we can make it out of this alive. But if not, the best protection is owning assets, owning gold, owning silver, owning your own business, as Brandon says. That's the way to do it. Okay. Bitcoin's breaking down. I shorted Bitcoin this morning. I took that August put option trade. Okay. So I'm short Bitcoin. I still actually own Bitcoin for the long term. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah. That's the craziest thing when you like in a long position, but you short it short term like that. That's like a mind fuck.
I know it. And I'm thinking like, man, should I just sell my Bitcoin? Nah, I'll just hold it. I will make money on this put option, which is already up. So I'm just going to be holding that Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised if it got down to like 60K this year, in which case I think it could be a dip buy down there, 60K. We'll see though. I think there's just better stocks and cash flowing businesses to buy. That's my take. If Bitcoin really is going to go to 1 million, I don't mind buying it at 100,000 when it's like confirming a breakout versus trying to buy it at 85,000, buy it at 60,000, buy it at 40,000, buy it at 20,000. Be like, please come back up. There was a new Victory Trades member. His whole portfolio just IBIT. I helped him sell some. I just helped him sell some covered calls. He's collecting $700.
Sell covered calls against that shit. Yeah.
He's going to collect $700 cash in 2 months. Boom. Victory Trades membership paid for 7 months. Just like that. So
just real quick. One fucking conversation.
One conversation. Super simple. Okay. So last time on the Victory Talk podcast, I mentioned CRM as a short. CRM down 6% today. I took profits on CRM short. Okay. Some other things that you could short is Circle. This is basically you're shorting the altcoins when Circle drops. I gave this short setup back when it was at 123, gave another short setup at 80, and now it's at 67. I think it's going underneath 64. Okay. In the next few months. Okay. So that's Circle. XLU is a good long. I'm still long on XLU, the utility sector. Okay. That's like my number 2 pick compared to XLE. It may take some time to get going. There's a lot of volatility based off earnings, so the NASDAQ going crazy like all the time. Just big moves down, big moves up. And we had Apple earnings today. Apple just slightly up after hours. They did beat on earnings. They had a good earnings report. Meta did very well on earnings. Everybody's on Instagram. Instagram. Meta.
No, Instagram's doing well for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially now that TikTok's up. Larry Ellison, man, fucking up TikTok.
Really? Did Larry Ellison buy TikTok?
Him and some of the homies.
Interesting. Because there's Oracle, dropping, taking the beat down. So Oracle not doing so hot. If we take a look at like Microsoft over here, Microsoft had a big gap down after earnings.
It's weird because Microsoft beat earnings. They beat their earnings and it went down. Like you can never fucking guess what earnings is straight up gambling. You never know what's about that.
Definitely. It's, it's either going to go up up a lot, down a lot, or go nowhere. You know?
Yeah.
So Tesla also reported earnings. The Tesla talks big, but like they need to get their numbers up.
All they do is lie.
All they do is lie.
Like all they do is lie, man. Like we were supposed to have flying cars by now. Listening to these motherfuckers, man. There's supposed to be there was supposed to be a goddamn fleet of self-driving cars. Yo, man.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. I'll enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fucking. They're just full of shit.
They're just full of
shit, bro.
You got to get the stock price up, but this is starting to look like a rollover formation. Left shoulder, head, kind of like a right shoulder forming. Tesla's still stuck in this vortex between like 400 and 500, but if it starts getting underneath 400, it could go down to like 330. I'm not going to short Tesla though.
Here's the thesis. Just serious question. Elon is MAGA, right? You know, I've never met a MAGA motherfucker who was excited about electric vehicles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, and liberals ain't the liberals, the people who like electric vehicles the most don't fuck with Elon. It's like, I don't know, man. I feel like they have a branding issue. And I think it's serious, you know, like buying a Tesla has become like a political issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't know. I think they have a real branding issue. And now maybe they can figure something else out because they're not just a car company, you know, like if they can figure out if they can get the fucking robots they've been promising for a decade, but all they do is lie.
Optimus.
All they do is lie, bro.
I know,
and it's not me dissing Elon. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they just lie. Not maybe they believe what they say, right? But that shit don't be coming to fruition. Am I lying? Am I tripping?
No, I agree. You can't just keep making promises and then not deliver. Like it's okay, like maybe once in a while, but if you consistently do that, that really reflects on your character, and eventually people do give up on you.
It's like I'm at the point where if like Tesla says they're going to do something, I can almost count on it not happening. Like that's like a sure fire. Oh, that's definitely not going to happen. You know.
I think you have a really good point though on the product market fit, because I know a bunch of people from Lifetime. They were like, "Man, I wanted to buy a Cybertruck, but I don't want my car keyed." You know, I don't want
and then the resale value on Cybertrucks is fucking awful. Like it's bad, you know, like it's fucking bad because not everybody wants a car that look like it came out of Minecraft, you know.
Not everyone, no.
Not everyone. That's not everyone's thing.
I think it looks pretty cool. But I'm weird. Yeah.
Hey, listen. You know what I'm saying?
Stating the facts.
It's interesting, you know, but that should look like a motherfucker. And it's like now I don't like because I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm not conservative or liberal. But now it's like I'm picking a side. That's how I feel. Like
you would be picking a side.
Like I'm making a statement if I buy a Tesla now, and it's a statement I don't want to make. You know what I'm saying? Like conservative. I think Republicans are just as corrupt as Democrats. You know?
Oh yeah. I think like there's a lot of like generalizations. People like to group people together. Like I think there are bad Democrats, there are bad Republicans, there are good Democrats, good Republicans. Yeah. There are evil ICE agents, there are really good ICE agents, you know?
Hey man, I refuse to comment on that.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. And I understand that. What I want to say is like I
never met an ICE agent.
To generalize.
I don't never met an ICE agent
too much.
Yeah. So I can't speak on that. You know what I'm saying? That's I'd imagine you're right. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, what about the market though, man? Like these motherfuckers that you said that's a rollover. That looks like a reverse Head and Shoulders, no? Or
just a normal Head and Shoulders.
A normal Head and Shoulders. Yeah, my fault.
It's losing momentum. It's breaking down. Notice the rise in red bearish volume is a little bit more bearish for Tesla. As for the market, I have no opinion on it. Like, and that still remains to be the right opinion because Buyers aren't winning. Sellers aren't winning. All the dips are bought up just as it's about to break out. It gets sold into.
Well, there's a reason for that though. Like I don't think it's going to drop anytime soon because the dollar.
Yeah.
Because the dollar is plummeting.
Yeah.
So like when people, who wants to fucking hold dollars? The dollar just broke down, fucking crazy. You know, it's the lowest it's been in the last 4 years. So everybody with dollars is like, fuck, I'm losing all my purchasing power. And so they're putting that. It makes sense to put that shit in an asset that will not only retain its value but maybe appreciate.
Exactly.
So I'm bullish on the market because the dollar sucks.
Yeah, exactly. As long as the dollar keeps dropping, S&P 500 is going to keep grinding higher, and that's really
it's
good
inverse
market analysis. So maybe the way to look for if there is going to be selling in the market is if the dollar rebounds. Maybe that could spark some selling.
If that chart was a security, would you buy it?
No, hell no.
Yeah,
no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, no.
You could take the contrary though. It's where it's like, I think it's risky to be buying gold up here too, even though it's in a strong uptrend. You know, like it's like, like, do you really want to be buying this? Like when it's straight parabolic, it's still going up. You know.
Yeah. Like if we were to put gold. Let's say we put gold on a. Hold on, I'll use GLD, and I know you guys can't see my fucking chart, but I would. We don't need to show it. It's like right now, I would wait.
Yeah.
To get back into it. I'd be waiting to around 402, somewhere around there.
425 to 402 is a great support zone. Definitely.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is that's 20% down from here.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
you might not get it.
Yeah, you might not get it, and that's the risk. It's kind of like when you're futures trading, you're like, I'm waiting for my setup. I'm waiting for it to pull back. And it just doesn't pull back.
You ain't got to tell me, man. You ain't got to tell me. There's other places that I feel like look really good, like Google hit all-time highs today. I don't know if I would buy it today, but like Google didn't.
Yep, all-time highs yet again. Google's still my largest holding. I just like to buy more. You know?
Yeah, you just got a neat opportunity. I think Microsoft's setting up for like an investment long, not a trade.
Yeah, I think odds favor if you're buying Microsoft today, wait 1 to 3 years, you're very likely to be up.
Yo, listen.
Yeah. I
think prior to that, like, so check me out. Like I feel comfortable getting it now. Like if my horizon was long enough. So like pull up Microsoft, put it on a weekly chart and pull up the 200.
You got it. Let's do
200 moving average. Make the 200 red because that's my thing. I fuck with it. I need a red 200-day moving average.
200 color. Make that red.
Yeah.
Make it nice and thick.
Pause. All right.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I love that.
Can you see the pattern? Every time Microsoft hits the 200 and you buy it, this goes back decades. Like if you hit maybe not decade, at least it goes back like at least a decade, right? If you get Microsoft, I mean, even the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. When Microsoft hits the 200, you can fucking dump your fucking savings into that shit. And that's not financial advice. But if you wanted to wait till Microsoft got close to the 200 and dumped your fucking life savings in it, it's not financial advice. But like, I wouldn't be mad at you for that. You know?
Yeah,
I'd get it. It's not financial advice. But if like you mortgage your house and dumped everything in it, like I wouldn't be mad at you for that. Like if you were like super broke and you need but Microsoft's at the 200 and you ain't got no cash, like if you were like to sell yourself on the corner, I'd understand it. That's not financial advice, but I would understand your thought process. You know what I'm saying?
This ties into what we were saying about
you started sucking dick for shares of Microsoft. I wouldn't condone it. That's not the advice I'd give you. But I'd understand why, and like we're almost there.
Yeah. That's 373 Microsoft. It's not too far away.
It's not far away. Like if you wanted to average into it now, start averaging down until you got it. Like I think you'd be in a good spot.
What you could do is you could do like some Microsoft leap calls, because then that's more capital efficient. And then for the larger size, go with S&P at the 200 week moving average.
Oh yeah, S&P at the 200. S&P at the 200. There's no rules, man. Everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I listen. I'd be out here selling fucking belongings and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be doing all types of shit to get to the motherfucking to get to the money to dump in the S&P. Listen, guys, when the S&P 500 hits the 200-day moving average on a weekly chart, it's not financial advice, but if you fucking sold your soul, maybe not your soul, because you're gonna need that later. But like, listen, if you fucking put everything you owned on that shit, all the money you can find, borrow, or steal, I would get it. That's not financial advice, but you can do that shit for that goes back decades.
Yeah. The only time you'd be underwater was just during 2008 to 2010, and then from like 2001 to 2004. But you're fine after that.
But you wouldn't be like crazy under like how long would you have been underwater?
3 to 4 years. But those are like rare events. You'd be down by 50
20 years ago. Yeah.
As long as America is still here, it's going to be fine, because AI is going to generate money, and the best companies in AI are going to rise to the top of the S&P 500, and then you're good to go.
What would a Microsoft Leap call option look like?
Yeah.
Like if you were to buy it tomorrow, just because like, man, I ain't got time I ain't out here trying to time the market. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's close.
Yeah. So we want to give ourselves as much time as possible.
Yeah.
So maybe something like December 2028. So end of 2028, basically 2029. It will cost about $8,000 for a call option, but you're owning the right to buy 100 shares of Microsoft. So that's a $43,000 position. That's not too bad. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive, you could spend like $2,000 or $3,000 and you could buy the Microsoft 600 call. Or you could do like a leap call spread. You could do something like buy the 440 and do something like sell the 600. And that's a spread. It's going to cost $5,000, but $5,000 is going to turn into like $16,000. Triple your money in 3 or 4 years. And it's less theta. There's less theta on that.
Yeah. Listen, man. I'm gonna keep my eye on this shit,
Yeah. And Microsoft pays a dividend too, 91 cents a share. So
you don't get it with the options though. Like you'd have to buy the shit.
Yeah, you don't get the dividend with options. Something to consider.
But like, listen, what if I sell a covered call?
If you're willing to put up
not covered call, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're willing to put up something like $38,000, you can agree to buy 100 shares of Microsoft. I would do something like go out to like April and just do something like sell the 380 put. You're going to get $430 cash. You do put up $38,000.
That's not a good return.
I know it's tough. It's not fun.
But like, I wouldn't go that far out though. Like, because I would put it like right above the 200, and I almost hope I get assigned.
Yeah, that'd be that 380 cash secured.
Yeah, and like I almost hope for that. What if I did that shit for like not this Friday, next Friday?
Yeah, so if we go to like next Friday, what you do is on February 2nd. Gosh, it's not paying too much still for all that work. But man, these options are goofy as hell. That's right. They have Monday, Wednesday, Friday expirations now on Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Apple, Google.
Yeah.
You could sell like 400 strike cash secured puts.
Yeah.
But if you're willing to get assigned, just sell put options closer to the money.
Yeah.
You get more premium.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Yeah, just text me if you're interested.
All right. Yeah. That's some good money, man. I think you got a super chat where motherfuckers want to ask you about.
Yeah, there are two. I'm gonna push them on the screen. All right. Lazar is asking Rolls-Royce TA. I added another 10K to my leverage.
Damn.
Look at him.
Elaza Cohen. 2 euros. Rolls-Royce. Can you remind me of the ticker symbol? It's not a thickly traded stock.
I think he said TA.
No. That's for technical analysis. Here we go. Here's
sorry. My fault. I don't know what their fucking ticker symbol is.
It's doing well. It's performing well. Nothing has changed since I've last broke it down. It hasn't really broken out of this trend line. Why does it all have to be in Rolls-Royce? Why not some other, why not diversify your portfolio? You
diversify your portfolio.
And you can also potentially increase your returns. Why does it have to all be in Rolls-Royce? There's so many.
He's going super hard though. Hey man, he's got conviction.
Yeah, I gotta respect the conviction.
The conviction.
We got Steven asking, if day trading is your vehicle, what would you do for the 4 hours a day of work to put in?
If they, okay, so the reason he's asking that because I gave the advice, man, work 4 hours a day on your craft. I would practice. Like I would do like simulated trading, like where you can download historical data, especially if you use like something like NinjaTrader, and you can download historical data. And I would practice trading on like random days, and I did that. I did 200 hours of that when I was learning how to trade futures, and that's one of the reasons why I got so good. Like I started to like feel the market. I can understand it because I spent 200 hours with it. So that's what I would do, man. Until you in time your hours. Just practice.
I completely agree.
Yeah, because my girl is learning how to trade, and I have her like I told her to practice. You know what I'm saying? Just practice that shit. And yeah. Oh, speaking of trading, let's show them what's going on in the Discord, guys. If you want to trade with us, you can trade with us every morning in fucking Discord.
Hell yeah! This is where we hang out. Look at this. Jacob, he's already up, $1,000 over here. What's it over here? Copper paying for the entire Victory Trades membership. Copper carrying the VT membership cost. Here's $25 into $500 on SPX. $25 into $500 instantly in 10 minutes. So that's some cool moves. We got Simus over here making $420. He's not blazing it up. He's trading the markets.
Yeah, he is.
Copper gains $280. Boom. Look at that. This is really cool.
Yeah, you're getting it, man. Yeah, join. So if you trade with us, you can trade with us. I mean, you join Victory Trades. You can trade with us in the morning when we trade futures, but you can also get Greg's trade alert straight to your phone.
Prezi made $16,500 today.
Come on, man.
Just casually. The market dropped really well today, so that's pretty cool. Prezi crushed it. I gave out an NDX trade first thing in the morning. Boom. Some people made 330. I made about 1,000 on it.
Come on, man. Let's go.
$1,000 cold hard cash. I withdraw it straight to my bank. 475 for G-Tomo. He usually gets 100 a day. He got 475 today. Brandon's talking about Claude bot.
Oh yeah, we was talking about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers went crazy today with the trading, man. Like there was some good money made today, bro.
Lukey baby made 570. He said, "I'm out of here." That was some risky shit.
He made his money, and he said he got it. Yeah.
El Pato, he made $830 today. That's pretty cool. CRM getting wrecked. That was the short that we were talking about. Talking about gold and silver. Some weird stuff going on. Yeah.
Yo, so join Victory Trades. Links in the description. Fuck with us, man.
Yeah, seriously. We want to help you guys. If not,
I think
that's
you got a question,
cool.
Greg.
We'll just keep talking about stocks that we made money on each and every day.
Greg, there's also a complimentary super chat about the what's
sweet.
it called?
I appreciate that, Nima. Elaza Cohen, 20K in Microsoft, 20K in NAS, 10K in Bitcoin, 10K in alts. Okay. I think you're a little bit crypto heavy, but hey, if your conviction is high, go for it. That's pretty good. I'm glad that you're diversified then. That's what's up.
Yeah, that was all the super chats.
Yo, I want to show you guys something. So like my girl, she was about to buy some sort of she was gonna buy a like a trading journal thing, you know, and she was hitting me up for the money, right? You know, and I was like, yo, man, give me a screenshot of the shit you want to buy. And I show you what I did right now, right? So I took show my screen. Sorry, I apologize. So what I did was I took a screenshot of it. I just grabbed this off the internet and I went into Gemini, opened it in canvas mode. I said, yo, I'll put it on thinking mode so it like makes this shit better, right? And then I just put the screenshot in there, boom, of TradeZilla and shit, you know. And then I said, yo, make me a fucking trading app to track my trading. I wanted it to look like this image, right? Boom. And then just watch what happens, man. Like she uses this shit every day. So it starts coding. Just give it a second. And like while I was thinking, man, I do every time I see like a little application or something that people are selling, it's like, man, I can probably just make that shit. So like I'm always making like little personal apps for myself. And you can do it with Gemini if you want to go crazier. You can do it in Lovable or Bolt. But Gemini is one of the best for it. If it's just for me, you know. But sometimes I make some shit for my team that we give out, and then I'll get crazy. And then boom, it did that shit for me, you know. And then if I go to preview, no, sorry, let me share it. Share it, grab the fucking link. All right, put that shit in. Boom. And now it's in here, man. So I can like, what's today's date? The fucking 29th. Mm-hmm. Let's see how it works. Let's say I made $1,000 today. Boom. How many trades did I take? 2. Did I win or lose them? Oh, the percentage. I would have to code it so it does the percentage for me, right? And so I would have, that'd be a change I'd make. But don't. I put that in there, and then it shows it every day. It's like just like TradeZilla, green, red. You know, say it does every week. You know, and that was just all fucking one shot prompt, and it's gonna save. And like my girl been using it, so it's like you guys need to learn AI. Like she was trying to fucking make that shit in Notion. That shit was taking forever. I was like, man, give me this shit. Give me this. Made that shit one shot, 5 minutes.
I'm really glad that she's tracking, because it's just like with your fitness. Track your macros. You know, you get in shape. Track your trades. You make more money.
Yeah. Boom. But I threw that shit together for like 4 minutes. That's why it like guys, so make sure y'all join Victory Trades so y'all can fuck with us, man. You know, and also if you want to learn more about AI, there's a link in the description. I'll show you how to make your first 5K in the next 7 days using AI to grow your online fitness business. You know, does Greg have another question or not?
No, of your sets.
All right, cool. Yeah. Yo, Greg, thank you so much, bro.
Peace out, Victornators.
All right, peace.